Namaste and welcome to another episode of Relish Delish. Today I'm going to be making a pasta dish. This is a baked pasta dish and I'm going to be using gourmet gemelli pasta for this. This pasta, as you can see, is intertwined. It's like two pastas intertwined. Gemelli in Italian means twins, and this pasta holds up really well when you bake it. So that's why I'm using this pasta, and I just love the colors. And along with this pasta, I'm going to be using mushrooms and spinach. So we'll see how the recipe goes. Alrighty, so in order to make this pasta, first we'll boil the pasta in salted boiling water for about 6 to 7 minutes until it's just done, and then drain all the water and keep the pasta aside. To make the white sauce, we'll need about 1 cup of milk, a tablespoon of flour and a little nutmeg and some butter. I have kept about 3 to 4 tablespoons of butter over here, so I'll be using some of it to make the sauce and some of it to fry the vegetables. Now the vegetables that we are putting in here are 1 onion, about 1 to 1.5 cups of mushrooms. You can use any mushrooms, you can use cremini, you can use portobello, you can use any kind of mushrooms. I'm using white button mushrooms. And I have used about 1 bunch of fresh spinach leaves. This looks like a lot of leaves, but it gets wilted down and it will be delicious in the pasta. Then of course we have some garlic. How can pasta be made without garlic, right? And for spicing, I have some salt and black pepper. And since I like to add an Indian touch to all the even Italian meals that I make, I'm putting a little bit of garam masala, but that's totally optional. You may want to opt that out or not put the garam masala, but trust me, it tastes wonderful. And to top it all off, since we are baking the dish, we'll be putting in grated cheese. I've used grated mozzarella and cheddar cheese. The first step in this process of making this pasta, this baked pasta, is to bring a pot of water to boil. Now I'm just going to see whether it's come to a boil, and it is boiling now. So I'll add salt to the water now, a generous amount of salt. And then this is about 3 cups of pasta, uncooked pasta. So I'm going to put this pasta in here and put my timer on for about 7 minutes. I'm just going to stir up the pasta a little bit here so that it absorbs all the salted water, and leave it on a medium flame for about 7 minutes. Okay, after about 7 minutes, I'm just checking to see whether the pasta is done. Okay, now the pasta is tender, but at the same time it's firm. It's what they call al dente. So this is how you want your pasta, not overcooked. So I'm going to switch off the stove. I'm going to bring this big pot over here. I've kept a colander here, so I'm just going to drain all the water. So here, this is the cooked pasta. I'm just going to leave this pasta here so that it drains all the water completely. Next step is to saute the vegetables. So I'm just going to be putting half of my butter here just to melt. And as soon as you can put in the garlic. Stir that up for a minute, and then I'm going to be adding my onions. This is on medium flame, so I'm going to saute these onions and garlic in butter for about 5 minutes till the onions turn soft, but not brown, just literally soft. Just going to leave it aside for a while. The onion and garlic has been cooking for about 4 to 5 minutes, and now I'm going to go ahead and add the mushrooms. Stir it for a while. Okay, at this point I'm going to be adding in all of my spinach. This looks like a whole bunch of spinach. It is a bunch of spinach in fact, but when it gets cooked, the leaves will wilt, and you can see it's all will be in proper shape. Okay, just before closing the lid, I'll put some salt here so that all the moisture comes out of the spinach and the leaves wilt easily. Now the spinach and the mushroom has been cooking for about 5 minutes now. I'm just going to spice it up with some garam masala, about a teaspoon of garam masala, and some pepper, fresh black pepper, and this is according to your taste, and then give it a stir. Now this is being cooked. Now I'm just going to take it out in a bowl here. I'm doing this so that I can make the white sauce in the same saucepan. Alright, the third step in this pasta is to make the white sauce. So I have not rinsed the dish that I made the vegetables in. I'm using the same pan. I'm putting some butter in here. Now, as soon as the butter is melting, I'm going to be adding in a tablespoon of white flour, and on medium heat I'm just gently going to stir this till a little bit, so that the flour doesn't stick to the sides. The butter is still melting. I'm going to use a whisk here. It's much easier for me. And then I'm going to gently pour in about 1 cup of milk. And I'll keep whisking this so that it doesn't form any lumps and the sauce gets evenly formed. Keep doing this for about 3 to 4 minutes. As you can see, the sauce is just beginning to thicken because of the flour that I put in here. At this point, I'm going to grate in some nutmeg. I love the smell of nutmeg in white sauce, and you can use about half a teaspoon nutmeg for this recipe. And I just love the smell of fresh nutmeg. It's so good. So just stirring it constantly. And put it off. Okay, the final step in making this baked pasta dish is assembling the pasta. So I have here my cooked pasta. I'm just going to put it in a glass bowl. This is a baking dish. I got all my pasta in. Now I'm going to just add in my vegetables. and give it a nice stir. I have already put the oven for preheating. It's preheating for about 350 degrees Fahrenheit. I have my sauce here. I'm just going to pour over the sauce over the pasta and the vegetables. Seeing that every layer of pasta gets the sauce. Again, I'm going to give it a nice mix so that everything is arranged properly in my baking dish. And the pasta itself is very colorful, and along with that I have my mushrooms and the green spinach. Now it's looking awesome. Only thing which is needed to top off any Italian special dish is of course the cheese. I'm using mozzarella and cheddar here. Cheddar is a very Canadian cheese, and when this melts on top of this baked pasta, it's going to taste really yummy. I'm going to bake this in the oven for about 20 to 25 minutes until the cheese is set and the pasta is baked. I don't want to overcook the pasta, so 20 minutes should be absolutely fine. See you after 20 minutes. Okay, the 20 minutes have been done, so I'm just going to check on this pasta now. Yum, this looks done, and this is how the pasta looks when it's done. Okay, pasta's done here. It's been baked for 20 minutes and the cheese is all melted. I'm going to take this out a little bit on a plate here. Ryan, would you like to come and try some pasta?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. I know you like cheese, right?
Oh yeah, more cheese for me.
More cheese for you. Okay. Okay.
Thank you.
Is it good?
Yeah, that's really nice. Thank you.
You know, I put some garam masala in this pasta.
No way, did you?
Yeah.
Wow, you can't taste the garam masala. Like I can just really taste the cheese, but
Okay.
really nice.
Thanks for watching, and for more recipes like this, you can even visit my website at relishdelish.ca, which is relishDelish.ca.